Hello and welcome to the Sands of Time review channel. It is your host, Sammy Thunder, back at it once again. This time I'm doing a unboxing and initial impressions of a brand new watch, latest acquisition of mine. It is the Grand Seiko SBGP017, also known as the Sea of Clouds. So let's get right into it. Purchased this straight from the Seiko boutique, had a wonderful experience, wore it on the way back, enjoyed it. They sized it, so it's not a true unboxing experience, but nonetheless I wanted to showcase everyone what the SBGP017 is about, and let's go. Standard affair, Grand Seiko box, nothing special there. And in the box you get obviously your warranty. Now they give the warranty in a card format instead of the old school paper format, and there you go, you have that old school rice paper. We're going to remove that, and here we go with the Grand Seiko the SBGP017, and that it is, there it is guys, it is the SBGP017 unboxing right here. So it's sized to my wrist, so I'll get the watch out. The current watch I'm wearing is the Lyco Augsburg Blue Stund, so what I'll do is I'm going to remove my old watch and going to move away this packaging and stuff so I can showcase some of the other goodies that I also got from the Seiko boutique. So this is the box. I'll quickly wear on the watch. This is the SBGP017 on my 7.1 inch wrist, and this watch, the videos and pictures that I've seen on Instagram etc. do not do it any justice. It's a completely beautiful watch in the flesh. It has to be observed in the flesh, it really is. And that is the SBGP017 on the wrist. Before I go into a slightly more in-depth analysis and what my wearing experience was, just wanted to showcase some of the other goodies I got from Grand Seiko. When you purchase from the boutique, they do give you a additional strap that I got to choose from. 19mm strap. It was a tough choice, but I went with a brown strap since I had another watch with in the SBGM221. So this is a nice, very nice feeling brown leather strap, and I love it, this strap, because you get this new Grand Seiko buckle with it, so I can kind of pair it with other straps if I want to. But this strap is out of the box, extremely supple. You never really see these straps on the standard Grand Seikos. It's just, they're kind of just gifts you get, I guess, from the brand. And the finishing on that buckle is superb. I mean, just look at that. It's trying to autofocus onto this, but you can see just the finishing on the buckle. You have that nice vertical brushing, the GS logo there, and that's the underside, and you got the brand Grand Seiko, and 19mm lug width strap. So I got a strap. Obviously it's not just the strap, I like the small box that I get as well, but nonetheless I also got a travel pouch. So I'll do a small unboxing. This is the first time I've seen this pouch. So it's kind of like it's like a wash roll, but it has a nice suede texture. It's beautiful actually. It really feels nice. It's like a velvety, it's actually a velvety kind of construction, and it's solid, tough. The zipping is done extremely well. The zip tag isn't branded Grand Seiko, but kind of this is what it is. You can store one watch here. You have a nice Velcro kind of closer there. That's silica gel, which I'll throw off, and likewise it's the same thing, so I can carry around two watches, which is cool. But we aren't here for this stuff. We're here for the SBGP017. SBGP017, I've done a small overview, and it's exactly how I talked about. And it's an extremely beautiful watch on the wrist. In the flesh, it's beautiful. It really does remind you of the Sea of Clouds. What it really reminds me of is when you're flying, let's say you're flying and you're kind of at 30 to 35,000 feet and you're above a huge sea of clouds. This is what this watch kind of reminds me of, really. And you know, it does a good job at justifying that that it's based off the story they saw, you know, the sea of clouds above the Shinchu watch studio, which I personally don't really care, but it's just such a nice textured dial. And just to zoom in a little bit onto that dial, it's a beautiful. So it uses the same, I believe, mold pattern as the Shunbon and Winter, which are their more iconic models in spring drive titanium. And now we have it in 44 GS case and quartz, which is extremely beautiful. Obviously you can see smudges on the 44 GS case. Yes, highly polished surfaces tend to attract smudges quite a bit. But this is the dial of the SBGP017. Now, for a quartz movement, hitting every single marker, absolutely no issue there. You know, perfect. I have absolutely no complaints regarding the watch. From base configuration, they've sized it, removed 3 links for my 7.1 inch wrists. And one thing to note, because this is a lighter watch, it's not titanium, it's still stainless steel, but because it's a light watch, due to the use of quartz movement, even though the bracelet, I haven't really sized to the correct half link to get a solid fit, so there is a bit of wiggle room. What I've tend to realize is, because this is a lighter watch, I don't feel the watch to be top heavy, which is great to know. It's not a top heavy watch at all. It wears extremely comfortable, really. I am starting to prefer the Quartz 44 GS quite a lot. Extremely beautiful watch, and this is, you know, what I have here. I'm definitely going to put this watch on a strap. Even though the bracelet, you know, it's a good option, I still like this watch on the strap. And this is the 44 GS case in action. It's absolutely, you know, marvelous. It is a beauty. I think it's from Grand Seiko. I probably would say it's one of the most goated cases from the brand. It has such nice wrist presence, and you know, it's just, I love it. The crown is push-pull, 100 meters water resistance, push-pull crown. Bracelet tapering, no, I don't think this bracelet actually tapers, but it doesn't really affect me. You know, I don't mind it because it's already 19, so it probably is 19. Looks amazing on the wrist, but I'm definitely going to be putting this on a strap. I've done a very in-depth review, or just kind of an analysis, through my Watch Express video of this watch. So this watch is a keeper for me, because I really appreciate, you know, the quartz movement. And that's the quartz movement under a blue sticker. So I'll leave that on, because I like to let the sticker just fall off naturally. But this is the case back of the watch, and I'll probably remove this sticker when I put this on a leather strap, a nice leather strap. But you know, phenomenal watch. It was pretty much what I asked from the brand, and they did it. Very lightweight, comfortable. Yeah, beautiful. You know, it really is a beautiful dial, and I'll try to showcase the dial in a little bit more magnification. And this really is the dial a bit up close. You can see how it plays with the light. So in different lighting conditions, it can appear like a milky white dial, like a light blue to whitish dial, very rarely, but it just presents as a blue mainly. And this video here is doing absolutely no justice. You know, the color that I'm observing on the watch does not equal to the color that I'm seeing through my camera lens. That's something you have to kind of you know, when you're dealing with a brand like Grand Seiko, you have to see these watches in person. And that's a shame, because this watch pretty much sold out on pre-order. So not many people got to see it, but majority of people pre-ordered it. So fairly limited watch, actually, based on, you know, 2,000 pieces, limited edition, and pre-order allocations are gone. So I don't think many people had the opportunity to actually see this watch in person. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to showcase the SBGP017. A little bit of a review, but mainly, you know, just an initial impressions of the watch. I really like it, and honestly, there's no video or picture does it justice. Just, you know, because the color that I'm observing is different to what I'm seeing through my camera. But let me know what you guys think of the SBGP017 down in the comments below. And thanks for watching. And please subscribe, like, or dislike. Sands of Time, exiting. Peace.